Hi, this is Croaky Roger again. Cold's getting better, but still croaky. Probably be gone by tomorrow, or virtually. Couple of things. It's going to be a short video. I'm going to try and take advantage of what is assumed to be some reasonable weather today, which should generate a bit of heat in here. I need to get my second bug spray done. It's late, should have been done 3 or 4 days ago, but in the main it worked. So what's left to do is survivors and, you know, things that didn't get covered last time. So I don't need to spray the whole place, but obviously a bug spray in cooler temperatures is not the best of ideas. I'll get round it by literally firing up the 2 circulating fans, which, you know, helps dry things off. But there's a list of things I know need doing, and there are some that are prone that will get done anyway, whether they need it or not. But I don't need to do the whole grow space, because as I've said, there are some plants that just don't get bugs. They can be left. You know, they're relatively safe, but there are some that need doing, so I'm going to have a go at that. This is now, so I've staked the spike on the Cymbidium. It'll need tying possibly 1 or maybe even 2 more times. I've got the basic spike up right now without breaking it or kinking it, so that's good. And gradually these buds will separate, and as soon as I can get a tie somewhere in between the first few buds, I can pull it back up again. And then later, as the spike extends, I'll probably have to tie it again nearer the top. I want the whole spike upright, so it'll be a gradual process. You'll be pleased to hear that this is now definitely a spike. Easy way to tell is gently squeeze, and if it feels a bit hollow, it's probably a spike. But as you get near the base, it's very hollow. You can feel the stem in there. So this is definitely a second spike. I wanted to show you this Masdevallia bud, which is coming on, just to give you an impression of the size the bloom's going to be. It's not open yet. It's probably going to open in the next few days if it doesn't blast. That's going to be a big bloom. And then I can finally dispose of all the pictures of ex Masdevallias, leaving this one. I mean, it could even be one that hasn't bloomed before, but I don't think so. But we shall find out soon. It's going to be fundamentally yellowy orange, just looking at the basic colours, but we'll find out. Hopefully it'll open without blasting. And the other thing I wanted to show you quickly before I get back in the warm, my 2 giganteas that I keep threatening with just passing on to somebody else. I do believe that's a spike. Yeah, see, you threaten them with getting rid of them and they suddenly decide to do something. I mean, these are never going to look like good plants, quite honestly. They've had problems in the past. They've had scale. Their leaves went a strange colour, like that one down there. That's not going to recover. That's cell damage. But the one farthest away has got a new leaf coming. This one hasn't grown a new leaf for a while, but it looks like it's going to bloom. That definitely looks like a spike to me. So we shall see. Be interesting to have a flipping spike on there. One of them has bloomed before. I can't remember which one, because they've always been a pair, basically. They've always been together. But I have had one spike on there before. And I seem to remember from memory I was a little disappointed. But we'll see. I mean, at least it's trying. I mean, it may well not be a good spike. But they have grown a few nice thick new roots this year, so it has done something. And the other one that just won't perform is the Bangkok Sunset. Now, this has grown quite a few new leaves this year, and we do have some large new fleshy roots, and it hasn't done that for a very long time. 2 of them have stopped growing, but one's still pushing on there. But that's another one that just won't bloom. or hasn't bloomed. It was in bloom when I got it, and hasn't done it since. We shall see. You know, patience and all that. Excuse me. The big purple Vanda's out now. Both spikes. You can see the other one up the back there. So that's the first time it's ever had 2 spikes. And we'll have a closer look at that when we get it down. And while we're in the line of sight, my Dendrobium glomeratum buds are pushing on. Got one set here. There's another set pushing up just above it, and there's some more. I know this looks a long way away, but this is the same plant. There's another nice cluster coming out there. Now that hasn't bloomed for ages. And it's blooming on extremely old canes. You know, these are not last year's growth or anything. You know, these are very old canes. The new growths are buried up in there somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it for that today. And wear me throat out what little bit there is working. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.